Hey everybody, I just wrapped up here at the lake. We're in the first week of February. It was cold out there. There's still snow on the ground from the storms last week, but I wanted to go over what's going on in the month of February and my top 4 baits. So February is an interesting month. We're getting water temperatures typically start to rise now. We've kind of hit the coldest point. I know here in Tennessee, we just had some snow. Water temp today was like 43 degrees. So those temperatures will start to rise. And I'm going to cover my 4 baits that I think do the best job in the month of February. I like to move and cover water. I'm not one that likes to go slow or drag things. So all of my baits are moving baits. But that's just how I like to fish. So I'm going to start with my first one, and that is an underspin. I always pair my underspin with the mare. I just love the body roll it gets, but this is the head that I use. This is the Gamakatsu Underspin. This is an 1/8 ounce 1/0 hook. To me, it's just the all-around best underspin option out there. I like to slow roll this thing down on the bottom. I'll come across laydowns and run it up on the top. Usually throw this with a medium action rod, 10 to 12 pound line, and usually like a 7:3 gear ratio reel, something that I can kind of go slow or fast if I need to. All right, guys, my second bait is one you've seen me throw a lot already this winter. This is the Megabass Flapslap. It's a 3/8 ounce crankbait. It's kind of a hybrid because you can kind of jerk it and it'll twitch just like a jerk bait, but it has a really good body roll to it. This one has caught literally hundreds of fish at this point. The eye is missing, it's scratched up, but it is one that gets them. And for the cold water, this is my go-to crankbait. I fish this thing just kind of everywhere, cover a lot of water with it. I always throw this on a medium action rod with 12 pound line and typically a slower gear ratio reel, something that's like a 6:1 or something in the 6 speed area, just so I'm not burning it super fast. But this is a fish catcher, guys. All right, my third bait, again, we like to cover water. This is one that I use to kind of find fish as they're starting to transition from the deeper water out on the main lake and they're starting to push back in those creeks. This is the one I use to target those points to kind of see where they are. Sometimes I'll start in the very back and work my way out to kind of see where these fish are. But this is the Lucky Craft LV500. I love this one and the LV500 Max. I think they're the all-around best lipless crankbait. I throw this out, I let it go all the way to the bottom, and I just kind of hop it off the bottom. And usually if I start in the back and I work my way up, I can usually find out kind of where those fish are, if they're moving towards the back of the creeks, or if they're still out on the main lake points. But the LV500 to me is the all-around best lipless crankbait. I always throw this on a 7-foot medium heavy fast action rod, usually on 14 pound line. In a 7-speed gear ratio, just kind of your all-around basic bait caster. But the LV500, this is a good one. All right, and my last bait, this is what I caught them on out here today. This is the Megabass Vision 110 Junior +1. Could pick really any colors. I like to go with real natural colors. You guys can see through all my baits. I like a ghost ear bait, a shad color, just something kind of natural. It's kind of my go-to. I don't typically throw really bright colors, but you know, any one of these Vision 110 Juniors and just about any color that's natural, catch them. This is something that just in the cold weather and the cold water, the fish just come unhinged on it. I always throw this on a medium action rod, any jerkbait rod. A lot of people throw them on spinning reels. I do not. I throw it on a bait caster, medium action rod, usually throwing it on 10 or 12 pound line. The lighter you can go, the better. And I throw this on just a 7-speed gear ratio. I usually throw like a 70 size reel. It seems to be a little bit better for me. But the Edo Vision 110 by Megabass in the Junior +1 size gets them. And that's it for my 4 baits, guys. I like to cover water, so my baits all kind of cover that aspect of fishing. I'm not much of a finesse fisherman, but February is a great month. It's kind of to me, it's the gateway month into fishing season. But get out there. The water temps will start rising, fish will start blowing up, and we're all just sitting there waiting till it's buzzbait time. So get out there and fish. Enjoy February.